Hey, okay. This is a response. I'll get right into it. Here's a response to Samson's high max video that he made. Um, I watched it whilst driving. Uh, so I mean, there were some distractions, but I figure why not just rewatch it and respond as we go, you know? Um, I guess before we begin, I hope you've had a pretty good week. Hope whatever. Not you, Samson. Our audience. Um, I hope you had a great week. Anyways, let's begin.
Hey there, it's your friendly neighborhood Samson. Mostly high,
Pause. Debatable.
mostly high max. So
Another pause. Mostly high max. While I appreciate the sentiment, not like The Rock, not like the celebrity. Um, I feel like we should, mostly hi the audience. Hi to you for watching. If there were no you, there'd be no. We would still be, but we'd be here and nobody would know. Um, Hi.
I guess I'll just get right into it. The other day I was telling Max about
You got more into it quicker than I did.
there's this channel on YouTube that I really like that my two of my like idols are behind it. Actually, it's Hank and John Green. Everybody knows them. John Green is Fault in Our Stars, U.S. Crash Course History. Um,
You had to Google those, didn't you?
just great writer, great, like a voice of a generation almost. I would say I would
Oh,
like prolific person in the entertainment space for sure.
pause. Prolific person in the entertainment space. Yeah, man.
And then Hank Green is SciShow, Science Guy, all that. Jesus Christ. Okay,
Whoa.
Birdie.
That dog
This is my
popped out
dad's
a
dog,
note. Did
Birdie.
it? Just
Hank
hold
Green
on.
is SciShow,
Rewind.
Science Guy, all that.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Nice cut.
Birdie. This is my dad's dog, Birdie. She hates when she's not on somebody's lap. I feel like a supervillain when I sit here and just pet her, though. Like fucking with the cat.
Sure, man.
Anyways, Bond villain. They
Maybe the dog
Hank
will
and John
contribute
Green
some.
do a
Oh,
channel together called Vlog
vlog.
Brothers, and they essentially just vlog to each other. And I think they started it probably as like a way to communicate with each other.
It's just a Vlog Brothers video database. It's like VB's VD. VD.
When they're each out of town or whatever. Okay, that I thought me and Max could essentially
Nice
do
cut. I
like
was
a
getting
similar
bored.
thing where we'll each hop in and record ourselves for a couple minutes, talk to each
A
other
similar
essentially, and just
thing
kind of chat about
or
stuff.
exactly
And
the
we call it pretty
same?
good conversations, pretty good coffee chats. I think is
Pretty good coffee chats?
a
How
good name.
about
Maybe
pretty
that's what
good
this first two
copycats?
videos, the one that I do and Max does, is about. It's about deciding our in the name of this series together. My vote is pretty good coffee chats, Max. Let me know what you think
Pretty good
in your
copycats.
video in the next week or so, and we can talk about it. I hope you like
We
my
sure could.
little studio space for the time being. I actually built this bookshelf with my dad here, so pretty cool.
Mm.
And yeah, that's kind of what I want to do.
The adding the with your dad detail, I don't know why, it might just be me, but it really took the impressiveness out of that. But for some reason, I feel like if you said me and my dad and I built this shelf, I'd be like, that's cool. When you went, I built this bookshelf with my dad, that just makes me think you were the flashlight holder, which you might not have been. But that's how I heard it.
I'll end it from reading from this tiny little book that I found.
Yeah,
It's
read from the
called
tiny little book.
Shame on You, Baby Whale by Dorothy Coonheart.
I think Wu-Tang has a
pictures by
song kind of
Garth
like that.
Williams. And it's Simon and Schuster, New York Publishing. It's
Oh.
a tiny, tiny book. Copyright 1948 by Simon Schuster Inc. and Artists and Writers Guild.
I was about to say, who is this information for? And then I remembered I filmed myself talking about coins for like an hour and a half. So continue.
Designed and produced by the Sandpaper Press and Artists and Writers Guild Inc. Printed in the USA by Western Printing and the Lithographing Company. That's pretty cool, actually. There's a little crab on it as well. Let's see here. Time for your lunch,
He's got
said
crabs.
the mother whale to her baby. I want you to eat every one of these nice...
What is this video? A 16-year-old emo kid? Look at all these cuts.
little crabs.
Little crabs.
I don't feel hungry for little crabs, said the baby whale. I want that big jellyfish for my lunch. A big jellyfish would get stuck in your throat, said the mother whale.
Yeah.
Even your father cannot eat a big jellyfish. Do as I tell you. Eat up those tiny little crabs right away. And you can see here the mother whale and the baby whale. Right off bat, people in 1948 don't know much about whales. They're showing baleen whales eating big jellyfish and crabs. They eat plankton, my guy. Okay.
My guy, even when I'm not there, still gotta mansplain. You know, like, it's kind of just showing that, Samson, can you live just in a fantasy for a little bit and just commit to the bit? You know, you gotta nitpick. Is that you just got to? Like, it's just go to a magic show. You'd probably be miserable. You just gotta let go of society's standards and stuff and just say, like, fuck it. Baleen whales eat crabs today. You know, just it makes the story more. I'm sure a baleen whale's eaten a crab before. Maybe now I'm Sam-splaining. I just, if you're such a big whale guy, name 3 of their songs, and not like the one-hit wonder from Finding Nemo that we all know. Like, give me some deep cuts, deeper cuts than the editing of this.
The baby whale didn't mind his mother. He opened his mouth and let a lovely fat jellyfish swim into it. He tried to swallow the jellyfish, but it stuck in his throat. Then he tried to spit the jellyfish out again, but he could not make it move. He was a very unhappy baby whale. If this is about a baby whale dying, I'm gonna lose my shit, actually. Okay. The father whale swam up. Is anything the matter? He said. I'm afraid your son has been a little greedy, said the mother whale. His eyes were bigger than his throat. Oh? Said the father whale. Something stuck. I'll surprise him, and it will pop out. And you can see this baby whale just dying. He's dying, bro. Look at that. He's dying, man.
Bro, he's dying.
Well, that's it for this.
Way to flex the tracker on your gimbal.
This reading later. And Max, I hope to hear from you in the next week or so. Have a pretty good day, and cheers to coffee chats, if that's what you want to call it.
This is coffee. Hello, Samson. No, that was good. That was fun. That was a fun little listen. I could see myself waking up and sipping an espresso, listening to that. You got a nice little update from Samson. Learned about a bookshelf that he made. Learned a thing about whales. That was cool. And then, you learned about the creators of Fault in Our Stars or whatever. I'm not the most familiar with those dudes. I'm sorry. I just could have given them a Google or something. But, there's a comment. It says, wow. Emoji, 2 smiling emojis with stars for eyes emojis. Period. We definitely miss Max. Did I write this? I still like the solo cast, Samson. Period. Ya did pretty good. Period. I got a video idea for ya guys, Samson and Max. Why? I feel just so cynical right now, just picking it all apart. But, like, What is it about commenting on internet things that make people forget about like punctuation and just grammar? Like it I feel, and I know there's probably the argument of like, why does it matter? And it's like, if you're trying to say something that makes sense, throw a comma in there. Um, you know, and also it's just addressing each of us by our names, like each sentence. Like, hey, Samson, good coffee chat video, Samson. I had a lot of fun listening to it, Samson. I look forward to doing another one next week, Samson. I guess thanks for commenting, person. But also like commas, and that's on period. Anyways, I'll probably try to make this short too. Let's see. Here's a thing I want to do. I want to make, those bookshelves that you see, or book boxes that you see in like neighborhoods that say like, take a book, leave a book, or whatever. We should make pretty good ones of those and put them all around. Anyways, that's all. Goodbye to everyone. Mostly Samson.